Hey everyone, Razz Battle here, and welcome back to our Battle Spot series, in which yours truly is trying to rise his way through the Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi rankings. In the previous episode, guys, we actually managed to get our win. One episode done, one win, so let's carry on that tradition today and hopefully get 2 wins to 0 losses. As you can see, we're going to be using the same party as last week, so let's just dive in and hopefully find ourselves a sweet opponent that we can kick their asses off. Yes, guys, we're going to challenge the battle. We have got 1 win and 0 losses on our record so far, which is absolutely fantastic. So hopefully we can actually rise through the rankings for this series. Okay, so we got our very first opponent. He is Japanese by the looks of things, and he's roughly the same rank as me. His team looks as follows: Venusaur, Nidoking, Tentacruel, Muck. Then we've got Gengar and Weezing, so a poison team there. If we had a psychic Pokemon, we could have breezed through them, but we do not. So, we need the next best thing, and the next best thing is going to be Mamoswine. Mamoswine should be able to kick ass in this episode, so we're going to be leading off with... Should we lead off with Mamoswine? I'm not sure. It all depends on if a Venusaur comes in there. Let's take a risk. Let's take a risk. Let's lead off with Mamoswine because it might be quite nice. No, I'm gonna lead off with a trusty Charizard Y, the Venusaur combination, Charizard-Venusaur combination, and we are actually gonna add in Mamoswine as well because the Earthquake is gonna be very, very nice against those Pokemon. The Pokemon I fear most is Venusaur. I really do not want the Venusaur to be our opponent here, but Charizard can kick ass if that is the case. So let's get hyped, guys, as we jump into the second battle of our Battle Spot series, as we rise through the Pokemon X and Y ranks. So, somebody is issuing a challenge. Unfortunately, I cannot read Japanese, and we're going to be leading off with our trusty Charizard Y against a Weezing. Now, is this Weezing going to be an absolute dastardly bastard and use Explosion? That is what I am thinking. That is what I'm thinking. But we're going to Mega Evolve, and we're going to go for the almighty Fire Blast. We're going to go for the almighty Fire Blast after Mega Evolving into Charizard Y. Let's get that sun up. Let's get a tan, guys. Sit back. Bathe with me, everyone. Bathe with me as we get a tan from Charizard's drought. And then we're going to go for the Fire Blast. Please hit it. No! Clear Smog. Okay. You're going to be using the Clear Smog. Stat changes were removed. I don't know if that affects us because of the Mega. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if he expected... Oh, we avoided the attack again! Wow, this is interesting. Pain Split. Do we get more HP then? Yes, we do! It actually worked in our favour! That Pain Split actually worked in our favour. That was absolutely magical. Please get the Fire Blast off this time, Charizard. We've already wasted enough turns. Let's get this Fire Blast off. Let's kill this Weezing. And goodbye, Mr. Weezing. Weezing! And there we go, we got 1 kill. Charizard Y, the MVP of the team, has taken his first victim. And what are we going to be bringing out next? Next up is going to be a Nidoking. Now, Nidoking is guaranteed, and I mean guaranteed, to have some kind of Rock Slide. So, let's just get out of here. Let's not take any chances whatsoever. Let's get out of here and let's bring in Venusaur. Venusaur is the bulk and a half, and hopefully the Venusaur can do some decent damage against our lovely, lovely poison friend here. I reckon the Rocks is coming. There we go. Rock Slide. Avoided the attack. There's so many misses in this battle already. So many misses. So, as you know before, we've got the Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Growth on our Venusaur here. Now, we can go for the Giga Drain, getting off guaranteed damage here, or we could try and risk and go for the Sleep Powder. Judging the way the battle's gone already, I am not trusting the Sleep Powder to hit, so I'm going to go straight for the Giga Drain and see what the Nidoking has in turn. But the Nidoking is getting withdrawn, so a Sleep Powder might have been quite nice here, because whatever's coming in is not going to be helpful for our Venusaur. So we're going to go for the Giga Drain on the Gengar. That's going to take off a nice, clean... I don't know, not even a third damage there. Now, what the hell is our Gengar going to have here? Psychic. Is Gengar going to have Psychic? That is what I'm thinking. So Gengar might have Psychic. It's probably going to Mega Evolve. So let's bring in... What's he got? He's got Nidoking and he's got Gengar left. Should we bring in Mamoswine to see what Mamoswine can do? Get off a bit of ice. What could Gengar have? Gengar might have Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam. I think we should be alright with Mamoswine. So let's bring Mamoswine in and see what kind of damage we can get off against the Gengar, because it might Mega Evolve, trap in our Mamoswine here, and might end up killing it, so that is the risk we're going to take. But yes, it is evolving into Mega Gengar, like we thought. I love that design, by the way. That is one beast of a design. Now, what is the Gengar going to do? Sludge Bomb, eh? Sludge Bomb. That is so damn powerful. It's not even effective, and it got the poison off on our Mamoswine. I think our Mamoswine is going to die here, guys. So, I think we've just sacked off Mamoswine, unfortunately. So, let's go for the priority Ice Shard. Let's get a little bit of damage off on the Gengar, because we all know that the Gengar is not very defensively strong. So let's get the Ice Shard off. Hopefully get as much damage off there as possible. That is fantastic. It's going to use the Shadow Ball, though. And the Mamoswine is probably going to go down here. Yes, unfortunately, we have lost our Mamoswine. We are down to 2 pokes each here, guys. And I'm thinking, who will outspeed the Gengar? Who will outspeed the Gengar? Now, we've got Venusaur in here that should be able to take any hits that the Gengar has. What did he just use there? Shadow Ball. Let's go for Charizard Y. Taking a risk here. Charizard Y should be able to I don't know. If it has Thunderbolt, we could be in trouble here. But we need the Drought back up. We need that Drought back up so Venusaur can come in and outspeed the Pokemon. Okay, let's go for the Solar Beam. We'll go for the Solar Beam. No, that's not very good because of the... Oh, Destiny Bond. You dirty bastard. You absolute dirty bastard. You dirty, dirty bastard. You dirty, dirty bastard. I can't tell if that's clever or absolutely despicable. I got the Solar Beam off, and then we lost the Charizard. So it is 1 versus 1. We have got the Solar Beam up here, guys. This is going to be intense. We've got the Venusaur coming up next. We know what Venusaur can do. And I can't even remember what the last Pokemon is. It's the Nidoking. It's the Nidoking versus our Venusaur. Now, this is the battle, the matchup where he withdrew the Nidoking before. So he obviously does not want to keep the Nidoking in there. So we're going to go for Giga Drain and see how much damage that does on our Nidoking here. We'll obviously outspeed it because of the Chlorophyll in the Sunshine. Can it take off at least half? It cannot. But it's got the Ice Beam. It has got Ice Beam. That is not good in the hood. That is not good. Hold on, Venusaur. Hold on. That is not good at all. We're going to heal with the Black Sludge, but we cannot take another one of them. We cannot take another one of them, guys. So we're going to go for the Sleep Powder. We're going to go for the Sleep Powder, guys. If this misses, we are out of the running. But it does not. It hits, guys. It hits the Sleep Powder. We should have done that before. I will not make that mistake again. I should have known Nidoking had Ice Beam. I used to play with one in Generation 1 Pokemon all the time. I loved Nidoking. I should have known that. I should have known. But we didn't. I made a mistake. And we're going to at least get some HP back here. If we can get the crit, here, guys, we should have the Nidoking in the bag. But it does not get the crit, and we heal. Please stay asleep, Nidoking. Please stay asleep. Please stay asleep. Nidoking is fast asleep, guys. Nidoking is fast asleep. Unless we miss here, guys, we should have this battle in the bag for a nice victory. Get the Giga Drain off, guys. We've not won until we have won. Let's take this Nidoking to the slaughterhouse because it was sleeping. He was sleeping, and our Venusaur once again takes the victory. There we go, guys. We have won that battle. A little bit haxy towards the start with the fire blasts missing, but we hit when we needed it, and we got the second win of the series. 2 battles down in this series, 2 wins in the series, and we are looking really, really nice. I will save that battle just in case anything happens, and I will have to post-commentate over it because that was a lovely, lovely matchup there. We are rising nicely through the rankings in this series, guys. I actually surprised myself sometimes. I actually surprised, but that was well played there. Obviously, this battle spot is about luck. Obviously, you build your team around quite nicely, and then if you get the nice Pokemon in there, then we do well. Obviously, the Charizard and the Venusaur combination is absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's literally my favorite combination in Pokemon X and Y. Mega Evolution, anyone, I just absolutely fucking love it, right in the titties. So there we go, guys. We managed to get the win, the second win of the series. If you are hyped for the rest of the series, and hopefully as we rise through the rankings in Pokemon X and Y, then please hit that like button if you enjoyed today's battle. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that because you get to hear more of this sexy voice. No, joking. If you want to see more of these battles and you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that. And guys, as before, please let me know what you think of this series so far. If you had any interesting combinations of 2 Pokemon, like we have the Charizard, like we have with the Venusaur, I would love to hear them. I would love to hear them because obviously we don't want to be using this team all the time. It will have to be retired at some point because the series will get stale. And I don't want that to happen. So, if you have any interesting set combinations, then please go ahead and let me know what they are in the comment section. And I will see you next time for our rise through the Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi rankings. I've been Razbowski. You've been the wonderful bastards, as always, for watching. And I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye.